Yo, what's up guys, on the Fire King. Today I have our WPL Season 6 Week Number 2 matchup. We're going up against Gumi, coach of the Trevenants. And we faced Gumi not so long ago. We faced him in the EBL, Season 3 Week Number 1 matchup, where we picked up a nice 2-0 win over him. And now we got to face him here in the WPL. And I'm going to try picking up another W against him. Because Gumi won his Week 1 matchup, and we lost our Week 1 matchup. So we gotta try winning here, and we gotta try winning with a good differential, because me and Gumi are in the same division. And quick breakdown of my team before I get into the matchup. I got my Extra Bell Thunders with T-Bolt, Hidden Power Ice, and I'm gonna keep his last two moves hidden. Then I got my Mega Venusaur with the Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Knockoff, and Leech Seed, which is physically defensive. I got my Scizor. The only thing I want to reveal on my Scizor is that he had a Bullet Punch. That's all I want to reveal on my Scizor, because like I said, me and Gumi are in the same division, and here in the WPL, if I'm not mistaken, we have to face everyone in our division 2 times, if I'm not mistaken, and it's a division of 4. And so I like to keep some things hidden. And then I got my my Assault Vest, physically defensive Blastoise with Scold, Ice Beam, Rapid Spin, and Aqua Jet, because I needed that priority Aqua Jet for the Excadrill, and even basically for the Excadrill. And then I got my Umbreon, physically defensive, holding the leftovers with Foul Play, Protect, Wish, and Toxic. And then I got my Rhydon, physically defensive, holding the Violite with EQ, Rock Slide, Stealth Rocks, and Toxic. And Blastoise is making his debut here in the WPL for us, because M.Victinis could not come to this matchup because my opponent has a Sand with his Mega T-Tar and his Excadrill. And Gumi brought his Thunderous Eye. Gumi brought Thunderous T, and we have Thunderous Eye, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. So Gumi brought Thunderous T, his Druddigon, his Mega T-Tar, Excadrill, his Clefairy, and his Alolan Marowak. And let's start off with this matchup. We lead off with the phenomenal AJ Styles. Yes, he lead off with his Druddigon. We go for Hidden Power Ice. That's 53% to him. And he goes for a Dragon Tail. That does a good amount to us. And he Dragon Tails us to our Umbreon, which is fine. He gets a little bit left over recoveries. And here I'm just going to click Toxic, just in case he wants to switch out. Just in case he wanted to switch out. Because even if he went into the Excadrill, basically whatever he switched out was going to get Toxic. And if he went into Excadrill, I have Foul Play. So Toxic was my play there. And he Dragon Tailed me out to Thundurus. I have Hidden Power Ice. Hidden Power Ice is a roll to knock him out. But I need my Thundurus. And I need him. I already took 46% damage with the Dragon Tail the first time around. So I don't want to take any more damage on my Thundurus. Like I said, Hidden Power Ice is a roll, but I don't want to, risk the roll. So I'm gonna switch out into my Rhydon as he Dragon Tails again. So he's just getting chip damage on my team, which I hate it. And this toxic damage starts whittling him down little by little. And now I'm gonna hit that Mega Evolution button, and I'm gonna go for Leech Seed. And now he's toxic with the Leech Seed, and he keeps going for these Dragon Tails. And he Dragon Tailed me out into Umbreon. And like I said, he gets leftover recoveries, but then he gets Toxic and Leech Seed damage. And here he switches out on my Protect, because I wanted him to take another round of Leech Seed and Toxic. But he goes on to the Clefairy. And I switch out here into my Mega Venusaur as he goes for Aromatherapy. Curing his Druddigon from the Toxic. Here he goes on to his Alolan Marowak as I went for Leech Seed. I did have Knockoff, and like I said, I kind of wanted to go for Knockoff, but I just went for Leech Seed there. And here I'm going to switch out into my Rhydon, and I'm going to eat pretty much the Flare Blitz. I was scared of... I thought he might want to go for a Willow, but he went for a Flare Blitz, which is fine. And here I'm just going to click Stealth Rocks, knowing that he's going to switch out. He doesn't want to take an EQ. So my Umaga puts up rocks on his side of the field, and he goes on to the Clefairy. I go back into my Mega Venusaur, and she goes for a Toxic. I'm immune, and now I know his switch in is Alolan Marowak, so I'm going to go for the Knockoff. As he takes 25% coming in on rocks, I go for the Knockoff. I get rid of his Stick Club, And I could take a Flare Blitz, but I don't want to. I could easily go into Rhydon or Blastoise. So I go into my Rhydon. As he goes for a Flare Blitz, I eat it up. He goes for a Shadow Bone, I eat that up. And I'm just going to knock him out with the Rock Slide. I went for Rock Slide just in case he wanted to predict my EQ and go into the Thundy. And he goes on to his Mega T-Tar here, which he's going to probably try setting up with D-Dance if I'm not mistaken. Because he likes to, because he likes his D-Dance set. As he goes for D-Dance, I got that right. I went for an EQ. It did 61% to the Mega T-Tar. And here he goes for a Superpower. I live on 1 HP, and I'm going to knock this thing out with an EQ. And Rhydon, yeah, Rhydon right there, picking up his second kill, taking out the Marowak and now the T-Tar. Or the Alolan Marowak, sorry. As he goes on to the Excadrill, I'm just going to let my Rhydon go down here to this Iron Head. And he shows she's Life Orb. And here I go on to my here I go on to my Blastoise. And here he goes for an EQ. It does 53% to me. That does a lot. I go for a Scold. And my Scold does, what, 61% to him. I didn't get the burn. And like I said, I have that priority Aqua Jet, which will take him out. And so I'm going to click Aqua Jet. And the Aqua Jet takes him out. Good job, Blastoise. And we're up here 5-3. It's looking good for us. And no more sand. And here he goes on to his Thundy T. As he goes for a T-Bolt, knocking out my Blastoise. And he shows that this thing is Life Orb also. But we're still up here 4-3. Here I go into my Umbreon. Especially defensive, but I could take a T-Bolt. He goes for the T-Bolt. And I go for a Foul Play. Getting a critical hit on this. Sorry about that. But right there, Umbreon took out the Thunders. Here he goes on to Clefairy. And, I'm just going to put up a Wish here. Just to see what this thing wanted to do. I could have gone for Protect, but I just wanted to get up a Wish. As he goes for a Toxic, my Synchronize goes on to him, but he's unaware. If I'm not mistaken, it's unaware. I go into the Foul Play. Or I just go for a Foul Play. It's pointless, but, I just went for the Foul Play. As he went for a Moonblast. There was no reason for me to go for the Foul Play, to be honest with you. I should have just switched out to my Mega Venusaur. And this is what I do here. And here he goes for a Moonblast. I eat it up. And here I go for a Knockoff. Knocking off this thing's a Violite. And here he goes for the Moonlight. But now that I went for the Knockoff, I went for the Knockoff to get rid of this thing's a Violite. That way Sludge Bomb could kill easily. I go for Sludge Bomb. He lives on 7. And as he goes for a Moonblast, did nothing to me. Another Sludge Bomb won't knock this thing out. And there's now he goes on to the Druddigon, which is on 10 HP. I go for another Sludge Bomb, and that is GG to Gumi. The Minnesota Victinis pick up a nice 4-0 victory, and we are now 1-1 with a +3 differential. And we're in second place in our division. The first place team is also 1-1, but they have a +4 differential. Like I said, we're 1-1 with a +3 differential, so we're in second place in our division. And we face the first team in our division next week. So that's going to be a good matchup. And like I said right here, we played good. Nice 4-0 victory. Rhydon picked up 2 kills, taking on the Alolan Marowak and the Mega T-Tar. Blastoise took out the Excadrill. Umbreon took out his Thundurus T. And my Mega Venusaur took out Clefairy and Druddigon. And yeah. And I believe leading my team in kills is Thundurus. Even though he didn't get a kill this week, but he got 3 last week. He has 3 kills and 1 death. My Mega Venusaur also has 3 kills and 1 death. And surprisingly, Rhydon has 3 kills, but he has 2 deaths. And, like I said, nice victory for us. And we just got to keep playing good and picking up these W's. And, you know what? I think during the battle I said his Clefairy was unaware, but I meant to say the Clefairy was Magic Guard. I don't know why I said unaware. I was probably thinking about Clefable. But that's about it. And with that, we'll catch you guys next time. Later.